guys, it's Skylar and I'm back with another pregnancy update video. I guess you could really call this a vlog today. I told you guys in my video that I posted recently about the 4-week symptoms that I was going to be going to the health department to get a confirmation urine test of the pregnancy, and that's for insurance purposes and just for my own confirmation. You know, even though I think I got like 7 or 8 positive pregnancy tests on. It was the same type of test, but they were different tests, so surely there weren't that many false positives. I highly doubt it, and I felt pregnant. So, going to do that today, and I'm feeling so emotional. Like, this whole situation with the quarantine and the virus, like, it's really got me down. And this pregnancy, not only do I absolutely love my children and I cherish them so much, but this pregnancy has been something positive for me to focus on, and I've talked about that before recently. Not that I wouldn't have wanted this child if we weren't going through this virus situation, but you know, definitely I feel like even though a lot of people say, oh, I'm so happy for you, it really stinks that you're having to go through this right now, but I'm still so happy for you. Like, yeah, it's scary, but maybe this is the best time. I mean, because that's something that's kind of keeping my head above water, that and my kids knowing that they need me and stuff, and that they need me to be as positive as possible. It's just been a little bit depressing. A lot of you that have watched my channel for a while probably know that I suffer from I just got a weird text message. Anyway, I suffer from anxiety, socialized and generalized anxiety, and depression, and it kind of runs in the family, and I'm trying to kind of pick myself up, because at first I was like, oh, you know, it's always been my dream to stay home with my kids, you know, I finally get to do that, even though we're super broke because of the stuff that's going on, and like, we had a little bit of a savings, but it's not like that's gonna last forever. You know, so we're not spending any extra money or anything, and like, we were fine, and we are fine for now, but you know, this happened and it kind of set us back a little bit, and so it's a little bit different. It's not like, you know, I'm staying home by choice. It's not like I have money that's coming in that is sufficient, you know. So it's, at first I was really positive, but now I'm just like, you know, I'm super bored. It's been raining. I'm wondering when things are going to get back to normal. And then I rely a lot on my husband, unfortunately, to pick me up, which is not his responsibility. I should be able to make myself happy and pick myself up so that he doesn't carry that burden. So I've been super emotional. I'm like, I'm annoying. You think I'm annoying? And he's like, I don't even know what to do with you, you know. But that's how I've been feeling today and yesterday. I've still got heartburn and stuff, and shortness of breath, things like that. So I'm back from the health department, and it was actually a really smooth process. Like, they had no waiting room area where you could sit, because I didn't want to have any like possibility of germs being spread in the waiting room. So you had to like be your temperature taken, and you had to call and let them know that you were there, and then they signed you in over the phone, and then the nurse came out and got you. Like, you walked straight back into the like triage area, like out of the waiting room as soon as you went there. So it was really quick. It's 10:49 and my appointment was at 10:20, and so that's how quick that it was. Blaring positive within the 4 minutes. She said it was pretty immediate. I didn't even have to wait the whole time. It said positive. So that's great. That's wonderful. That was confirmation for me, because it's almost weird whenever you're first very newly pregnant and you're like, okay, well, my symptoms aren't super obvious today. I have to actually look for symptoms to like remember that I'm pregnant, you know, and so it's like, well, is everything okay? You know, are my hormones okay? Is the baby all right? Because, like, am I even pregnant? You know, and so it's really nice to get another positive test from someone else confirming So that was really good. What are we doing? We got our old dusty spiderweb stroller out from the winter time, and we are going on a walk. So out of breath, it's not even funny. I do not understand why I'm so out of breath. I mean, I do understand why, but I'm not that out of shape. Sorry about the shaky camera. We have this place on our road where we like to go on walks, and there were some dogs that was acting like they were gonna bite us, and so I yelled at them real good. The guy that was standing there was like, "Oh, he won't bite you." And I don't like when people say that, because most of the time that means that if they're the owner, of course they won't bite the owner. So how do they know? You know, how do they know that their dog's not gonna bite me? Because he was growling and barking at me on my heels as I was walking away. So I turned around real fast. I had my pepper spray in my pocket and I was about to spray him, but I didn't want him to bite me, so didn't do that. But I yelled at him and he went away. So that was good. We're fixing to go home after we get done with this walk, which we might just walk for a while because I'm so sick of it raining and it's so nice outside today. And then we're gonna go home and wash some dishes and make some dinner. So it's been a nicer day than any other day. So I'm thankful for that. Good. And you said it's even brighter than you thought?
Yeah. Luca! Mama, that's a poor little house. So.
That house?
Yeah.
What all did you do today? You played? Where? You were at Meemaw's. What?
Derek hit me at school today.
You didn't even go to school today. You haven't been to school in 2 weeks.
We went to Meemaw People's. Hey, look at that lake dog poop water.
Dog poop water? That's just a stream in the culvert from the rain. It's not dog poop water.
Follow that dog.
You used the right amount of force.
I got 2 tickets.
2 tickets?
Yeah. Not you. Not you. I did it. No, you did it. I did it. No, you did it. I did it. No,
The camera higher to use more force.
I didn't know what to do.
What are you playing?
Use the right amount of force.
What is it? On,
I got 3 tickets.
on PBS Kids?
Yeah. Oh my god. That was it.
That's a good app for anybody who's at home right now that has kids this age.
It needs to be all the way at the top.
Looks like that didn't quite reach the dinger.
So this is pretty much just a vlog of what I've been up to the last couple of days. We've made as long as it's not raining, we've walked almost every day, maybe sometimes twice a day, sometimes really long, once a day, and it just gets us in a different mindset. You know, I'd highly recommend that if you're indoors, whether you have kids or not, and you have to be at home right now. But I just, you know, today after I watched that video on Autumn Miles' Facebook, I just felt so different about this whole situation. Like, I feel, like yesterday I felt kind of depressed, but today, of course, I'm very emotional. That's been one of my symptoms this week, is being emotional, like super emotional. In week 5 of my pregnancy, which is where I'm at right now. But I've just felt so much more blessed today, just to be one of those people who is not having to go to work and put myself and my life and my family's lives in danger right now with this whole virus going around. I'm so thankful that I don't have to do that. My best friend is a nurse and she has to do that, and my cousin is also, and she's like 8.5 months pregnant, and I'm just so glad that even though this is scary, that I get to be at home with my kids right now. That they don't have to be exposed because I can be here with them. And so, just think about that. Think about this time, how you can use this time to build a better relationship with your kids and with your husband or your wife or whoever. And you can call your loved ones that you can't go see, and your grandparents and aunts and uncles, and you can spend time doing those things that you didn't have time to do before around the house, whether it's your honey-do list or organizing something that was bothering you, or focusing on self-improvement, which I'm so big on from being depressed and anxious for most of my life. I've been going to counseling the past month or two, and my insurance covers it, thankfully, but it's been one of the best things I ever did. And it's really helped me so much. And you have to find the right person too. Somebody who is educated in the things that you need, like the development and the process of the brain and the thoughts and the emotion process. That's something that's really good to find someone that's educated in that. What are you saying spider jerks for?
You're putting that at me, Mama.
I know, but Bentley was on there too. I just showered and didn't put on makeup and just put my wet hair up in a bun. But this is what I've been doing. And it's kind of nice to see other people's lives too. So I've been watching Beast and Family Vibes and Beauty and the Beastins. And Beast and Family Vibes has been vlogging for like 2 weeks straight every single day. And it's really nice to see other people's lives and see what other people have to say whenever you're just sitting here. Like, there's so many hours in the day, and I always had to work, so I never really knew, like, how much time there really was if I didn't have somewhere to be. So I've been trying to be as productive as possible while also allowing myself grace, because I am pregnant. I'm very newly pregnant. I'm tired. And everybody is emotional right now, you know, everybody's scared, but we can't control any of it. And so that's what I've been trying to do lately, is realize that I can't control anything. So why not stop worrying about it and do something proactive, like I can sew. So I've sewn a couple of masks. I've been knitting for my baby, and he or she will be born in November, so it'll be cold then. So I've knitted a couple of hats. I'm in the process of knitting a blanket. If you don't know how to knit and you have time, learn how to knit. It can be really useful if, you know, if you had the supplies already. You don't want to have to go out and spend money, but if you have money to spend, then go ahead, by all means. Buy that stuff and, like, order it off Amazon and have it shipped to your house, and, you know, learn how to knit if that's something that you've always wanted to do. This time can be so valuable, and we just need to realize and get in that mindset to start using this time to do progressive things that make us feel good, whether it's paint your toenails or, I mean, pamper yourself, do a face mask, do self-tanner, go pick up trash off the side of the road that you live on. I mean, it just makes so much sense to me to do that instead of being depressed. But anyway, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I would love to have you here and support my dream of being able to stay home willingly, not being forced, with my 2 kids and then my 3rd child whenever this child comes. Go ahead and give me a like if you like this vlog style video, and I will see you on my next one. I will be doing a 5-week pregnancy update within the next probably 5 days to a week or so, because I'll be 6 weeks on Monday. So I'll see y'all later.